Bishop Patras. Bishop Patras was a bishop of the Diocese of Multan, Pakistan, a great bishop. He actually belonged to another diocese. He was a priest of the Diocese of Faisalabad in Pakistan, but he became the fourth bishop of the Diocese of Multan. He succeeded Bishop Burton Boland, who was a Dominican bishop from 1966 to 1984. So we will be talking about Bishop Patras today. Today is the death anniversary of late Bishop Patras Yusuf. He died on December 29th, 1998. And he died in his hometown, in his home village, in his family home, in the presence of his family. He left the diocese in October 1998 and he died in December. The whole of the country, the church in Pakistan, was very sad that they lost a great leader, a great bishop, a great human being. Let's today talk about a few of the qualities of Bishop Patras. One of the best qualities that he had, and I still remember it, was his hospitality. Bishop Patras was one of the most hospitable bishops or persons in the Church of Pakistan. He was very hospitable. He would look after the guests that he received in the bishop's house. He would do anything for them. He would serve them and he would crack jokes with them. And very especially, he enjoyed talking about the people, about the development of the poor people, about the culture, and about the vision that he had for the poor people in his diocese and at large for the church in Pakistan. Bishop Patras was a visionary bishop. He had a vision for his diocese and for the church in Pakistan. When Bishop Patras became the National Director of Caritas Pakistan, he developed a great plan for the poor Catholics and Christians in Pakistan. Along with the National Office of Caritas, Bishop Patras started many development schemes and projects, which included farming, chicken farming, fish farming, bull carts, lots of other projects that poor people could really use them and develop in their life. And these projects were very successful and lots of poor people gained lots of benefit from these projects. Bishop Patras loved theology. And what kind of theology? A theology of the people. He saw God in the people and among people. That's why he was always among the people. Bishop Patras' driver, Augustine, was sharing with me one day that when Bishop Patras was a young bishop, he would start his pastoral visits on Mondays, and he would go parish to parish, and he would spend time with the pastor, with the priest, with the nuns, and with the people of that parish. And at night after dinner, he would invite the people of the villages, and especially the farmers, and he would sit with them and talk about farming, and talk about spirituality, and talk about how Jesus Christ is working in the lives of the farmers. Bishop Patras had a great influence of Bishop Paul Andriotti and Bishop Chelliu. His life was influenced by these two great bishops. He was quiet and very deep in spirituality like Bishop Paul, and he was very active, very pastoral like Bishop Chelliu. And he inherited these qualities from these two great bishops. And these qualities of hospitality, the spirituality of silence, the spirituality of pastoral work. He got these from these two bishops, and the influence of Bishop Paul and Bishop Chelliu was very visible in Bishop Patras' personality. Bishop Patras loved teaching. Because he was a teacher, he was a professor at Christ the King Seminary for years. He went to Rome for higher studies, and he studied culture and especially the moral theology. And he wrote his thesis on Bulesha. And when he came back after completing his studies in Rome, he was sent to teach at Christ the King Seminary. And there he taught for many years. And he would read all night and get up late in the morning. And he took his classes with the students of theology and philosophy in the evenings. And whatever he had read at night, in the morning at the breakfast table, he would find someone that to share the book that he had read at night. And Father Arnaud Bernard was telling me one day that he used to enjoy listening to him about the book that Bishop Patras had read at night. So he was a great reader. And one of his methods was that he used to entertain students first. He would entertain them with snacks, with food or cold drinks. And then after entertaining them, he would teach them. Bishop Patras believed that he needs to make young people happy first, and then he taught them. Dominican sisters of the missionaries of school in Multan also shared with me that this is how Bishop Patras taught them, that before the class, he would entertain nuns with cold drinks, with snacks, or with dessert. And after entertaining them, he would teach novices and the young sisters. So that was one of his best methods that he used to teach people and inspire them. Bishop Patras loved social gatherings. That's why every other month he would invite nuns, priests, and his lay people, and he would sit with them and have social gathering. He would eat with them, he would talk with them and crack jokes, and sometimes he would listen to music and enjoy with them. He saw social gatherings not just social gatherings. He was trying to get a deeper meaning from those social gatherings, and he was trying to develop a community that he wanted to see, a real community. And in social gatherings, he saw that he's building a Christ-centered community. The number 9 or number 29 was very important in the life of Bishop Patras. He was born on July 29th in 1936, and he was ordained on December 29th, 1965. He died on December 29, 1998. He was ordained bishop as auxiliary bishop on February 19th, 1982. So all these numbers 9 are very important in Bishop Patras' life. And I wonder sometimes why, but he seems a very lucky, a very fortunate person. Bishop Patras was a true mystic. One of the qualities of a mystic is that he's not afraid, he's not scared. And I never saw Bishop Patras scared or afraid or frightened. The main gates of the bishop's house were always open. There was no watchman. Even the main entrance of his bishop's house was always open. And anybody could walk to him and talk to him and spend time with him or get spiritual counseling. He was always available to people. And he really believed in the words that angel spoke to our Virgin Mother, that do not be afraid. Bishop Patras was a holy man. He did not acquire holiness. Holiness was part of his personality. Like he was born as a holy person. He inspired millions and thousands of people. And with his silence, with his character, with his words, with his actions, with his body language, and with his calm personality. As I said earlier, that Bishop Patras was a very hospitable man. And I think in today's world and in the 21st century, we can really make use of the ministry of hospitality. If we just focus and promote this ministry, we can really evangelize millions and billions of people through this very simple ministry. And Bishop Patras used this ministry very well. Let us pray that may God grant Bishop Patras eternal rest and give us the wisdom that we could use all the qualities that Bishop Patras had, so that we can make this church and turn this church into real God's kingdom. God bless you. Please do not forget to subscribe, share, and like our channel. Thank you.